Right. If you see the types of bonds, we have different types of bonds. Ionic bond, which is between the metal and non-metal, metal and non-metal. Covalent bond between the two non-metals. Coordinate covalent bond, it is between the donor atom and acceptor atom. Metallic bond between the two metals, metal and metal, between the two metals. And the hydrogen bond, it is between hydrogen atom of one molecule and nitrogen or oxygen or fluorine. A bond formed between the metal and non-metal is ionic bond. A bond between the two non-metals, it is a covalent bond. Coordinate covalent bond between the two non-metals where a donor atom and an acceptor atom will be there. And between the two metals, you will see the metallic bond. And between the hydrogen and three high electronegative element, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, is a hydrogen bond. Let's see, we will discuss about the hydrogen bond. What is a hydrogen bond? So the hydrogen bond means an attraction force. An attraction force between hydrogen, electropositive hydrogen. We call it as a electropositive hydrogen atom, and smaller high electronegative atom like nitrogen or oxygen or fluorine. An attraction force, electrostatic force between the electropositive hydrogen. I am using a word of electropositive hydrogen. All hydrogens do not form hydrogen bond, so it should be electropositive. And that hydrogen will form a hydrogen bond with any one of these three smaller high electronegative elements, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. So that bond we call it as a hydrogen bond. So when you call this hydrogen is electropositive, right? The hydrogen which is called as electropositive hydrogen means when that hydrogen is bonded covalently either with nitrogen or with oxygen or with fluorine. This is called as electropositive hydrogen. If hydrogen bonded other than these three, then it is not called as electropositive hydrogen. This hydrogen, now hydrogen bond is denoted by dotted lines. So this hydrogen, when it is bonded any one of these, then it forms hydrogen bond with any one of these, with the nitrogen, with oxygen, with fluorine. An attraction force between the electropositive hydrogen atom is smaller high electronegative atom like nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine, called as a hydrogen bond. Right, so what are the conditions required for the hydrogen bond? Three conditions. Conditions for hydrogen bond. What are the conditions required? Number one, should have hydrogen atom. Second thing, should have high electronegative elements, high electronegative atom like nitrogen, fluorine, oxygen. And third is must, should have at least should have at least one hydrogen, should have at least one hydrogen bonded to either nitrogen, oxygen or fluorine. If these three conditions are satisfied, then there is a possibility of hydrogen bond in the molecule or between the molecule. Third one is a must. Are compounds or molecules having hydrogen? Every compound having hydrogen doesn't form hydrogen bond. These conditions should satisfy them. Let's see whether an example I'll give to you whether that compound is going to form hydrogen bond or not. Later we'll see the types of hydrogen bonds here. Right, let's start with this example H2O. Does water form hydrogen bond or not? What you have to say first thing, should have hydrogen. Does it has hydrogen? Yes. Does it has high electronegative element? Yes, any one of the three, nitrogen, oxygen, fluor, we have oxygen. Does it has a hydrogen bonded to that high electronegative? Yes, it is there. Then hydrogen bond is possible. Possibility of hydrogen bond. Second thing here, CH4. Right, does it has a hydrogen? Yes. Does it has high electronegative element? No. Then ruled out. No hydrogen bond here. Third one, we'll see CH3O, CH3. Dimethyl ether, check it. Does it has a hydrogen? Yes. Does it has high electronegative element? Yes, we have oxygen. Then first two conditions are satisfied. Now does it has a hydrogen bonded to high electronegative element? Means no. Which is high electronegative? Oxygen. Hydrogens are there, but they are bonded to the carbon. What I said, it should have at least one hydrogen bonded to either of nitrogen, oxygen or a fluorine. It has hydrogen, high electronegative element is there, but there is no hydrogen, right, which is bonded to high electron, because the hydrogen bond, it should be electropositive hydrogen. When it will be called electropositive hydrogen? When it is bonded with any one of these three. So there is no hydrogen bond in this. Right, let's see another example of what I can say here, C6H5OH. We call it as a phenol. I'll draw this. Every carbon of benzene ring has hydrogen except that. Right, now check it. The conditions are satisfied or not? Does it has a hydrogen? Yes, hydrogens are there. Then does it has high electronegative element? Yes, there is high electronegative element, oxygen is there. Does it has a hydrogen bonded to high electronegative element? Yes. How many are there? Only one. Hydrogens are there, 6 hydrogens are there. But all 6 hydrogens do not involve in hydrogen bond formation. Which hydrogen will involve in hydrogen bond formation? The hydrogen bonded to high electronegative oxygen, this only. Am I right? So it forms hydrogen bond here. Is it clear? So like that we can see between HF and H2O. Between HF and H2O, when HF is taken into water, then there is a possibility of hydrogen bond or not. You have to see check the conditions there. Does it has hydrogen? Yes, it has hydrogen. Does it has high electronegative? Yes, both sides it is there here. Does it has hydrogen bonded to any one of this high electronegative? Yes. So between these two, HF and H2 also hydrogen bond is possible. Then if you see another example, benzaldehyde. Right? So in this, there is no hydrogen bond. It doesn't form hydrogen bond. Does it has a hydrogen? Yes. Does it has a high electronegative element? Yes, oxygen is there. Does it has a hydrogen bonded to high electronegative element? It looks like that. The hydrogen is bonded to oxygen. No, we'll expand this one. I'll show you. This is C double bond OH. It has hydrogen. It has high electronegative element. but it doesn't has hydrogen bonded to the high electronegative element. Therefore, there is no formation of hydrogen bond. Hydrogens are there, here is there, oxygen high electronegative element is there, but hydrogen is not bonded to high electronegative, it's bonded to carbon. So benzaldehyde doesn't form a hydrogen bond. Yes. Now in this one condition, if you see hydrogen is there, yes, high electronegative, yes, is there. Does it has hydrogen? Yes, it has a hydrogen bonded to high electronegative element. It also form hydrogen bond. Understood? So what is the hydrogen bond here? An attraction force between electropositive hydrogen and smaller high electronegative elements like nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine is called as a hydrogen bond here. So what are the conditions required? These are the three conditions required for the formation of hydrogen bond. So we can further in the next class we will see how many types of hydrogen bond, what are the applications of hydrogen bond. Two types of hydrogen bonds are there, intermolecular hydrogen bond and intramolecular hydrogen bond. Right.